So, you know what's really frustrating? What's on my mind right now is you get really disappointed when you expect people or people that you know and expect them to know better just come out and say some of the most outrageous things. I mean, this is a direct response to Ernest Robert. Your continuous defense of this militarized police force that continuously abuse people of color is frustrating. Is disheartening. I remember the last time you said something like blacks should comply with the law. What do you mean blacks should comply with the law? What is this compliance that you speak of? If we were complying, if people of color were complying with the law, as you are saying now, you wouldn't have had the opportunity to immigrate to this country. You wouldn't have had the opportunity. If we want to talk about compliance, yes sir, yes, no ma'am, yes ma'am, you wouldn't have had the opportunity to serve in this country on any department. I wouldn't have had the opportunity to even have a driver's license. If we want to comply with unconstitutional law, if we want to comply with inhumane laws, there will be no opportunity for you to even get on Facebook and type the things that you type. You'll still be eating in the black section at the restaurant. If you want to talk about compliance, because there was disobedience that led to some of the reformation that we see today and we enjoy today. It was disobedience, no matter how you look at it. So I want you to understand the laws that we see now, the action of the of law enforcement towards people of color, the system, how the system treat people of color. It's not fair. You don't need to be a legal scholar to know this. Okay, we understand. Okay, Ferguson. Okay, yeah, there were no video evidence. We're only taking the officer's word versus a dead person. Of course, the officer won that because the kid was not alive to explain what happened. On the other hand, we have a videotaping from start to end of Eric Garner's death. The use of deadly force to defuse a situation that there was not even any threat posed to the officers. There was no threat whatsoever. The guy could have been talked into surrendering. His hands were up. And then you come up and make such a statement like black people should comply. What do you mean black people should comply? You are black. And we that immigrated to this country and come and somewhat succeeded, we need to be happy for the older black revolutionaries that were here, and to at least weather some of the storm for us. But nevertheless, the system did not change much. So it's not about compliance. It's about the reformation that needs to happen in the system. So when I hear you, a man that I respect a lot, a man that whose opinion that I take in a lot, and and shake my hand, when I hear you come up and say these statements continuously, I understand you work on the other side of the fence. I understand that. But you have to call it for what it is. And for that, you'll be respected, my friend.